Hey guys, so today I find myself in my backyard at my workbench. Please join me as we take a look at another Belizean product. So the blocks that we're going to be looking at is the Lego blocks from Belize Interlocking. If you notice, it is not a very large block. It is actually about 10 inches in length. It does have about 5 inches, so you could say it's very symmetrical and would be able to be laid in many different ways and still staying symmetrical. So it is kind of a little hefty block, so it is maybe around 9 pounds thereabout, and it also comes along with a lid. So if you look at this one, it's very rectangular in shape. It's not as heavy, it's not as thick, so this would be the top part of it, and it does actually come in different colors. It could be used for many different things. It can be used for making of fences, walls. We're going to be looking at this as a solemn purpose of making garden beds. So let's take a closer look. So here we are, and these are the two blocks and the covers that we'll be looking at. They actually measure 10 inches in lengthwise, and they measure at 5 inches wide. And so you'll be able to stock them up in many different ways and lay them out. Turning it sideways will be right at half, since it's at the 5 inches, so you'll be able to make little angles and twists and turns. In the case of a garden bed, you'll be able to stock them up like you see here, and also putting the cover over them like this, and you can make a wall as high as you want, whichever pattern you want. So it is very versatile. If you notice inside, it has these notches inside where the Legos would be able to fit into it, and that's what Belize Interlocking is calling it. They're calling it the Lego blocks, and it could be used for making walls. It could be used for the making of garden beds and many other different ways. You could make posts out of these. Like inside these notches, you can put adhesive or even cement to seal them all together. But in our case, we're not going that far. It is just a garden bed. It's just to hold the soil behind it, and it works perfect. Now, I was also able to break it in half. Now, why would I need to break it in half? There are certain areas where, because of the pattern, I needed only half a block, and I didn't need the whole length of the block. So I was able to use my trowel and chip it away, going around the block. Now that's how I would just kind of chipping along, chipping, turning block off on the side, and being able to over time break it in half, very much so like you would do like a cinder block. When we look at the block itself, we could see that it does have little chippings inside, making the cement very, very strong. So it's a very strong brick, and you'll be able to make a very strong wall with this. But just to show you like how I used it, in a very small area at the ends of my garden bed, I was able to break it in half and place it in a small area, and then putting on the lid, and then you will not be able to see, and still keeping that design. I approve. 2 thumbs up. Until next time, I am Cruz, and this was Cruz Approves.